Hey guys, how's it all doing? I'm just doing a review and more like not like a warning review, but just give my views on these arrows and the bow itself. The bow is a Diamond Infinite Edge by Bowtech, and I got some arrows yesterday, and I got myself a release aid, which is pretty awesome. It's not bad for the price. But when I started using this yesterday, I noticed a problem straight away. I just thought I would mention this. You can see the veins on the side there. See the red side is fine, but if you look there, you can see the veins on the release. The veins will actually catch on the sights on the side of the two brushes, where my thumb is at the bottom, and the one on the left just up there. You see that side is fine, but it does catch occasionally. But if you're striving for accuracy, like I said, well, this is a compound bow if you haven't noticed already. They are designed for accuracy use, for hunting and target practice. And I've noticed a few of the shots on one of my other videos that I did, that I've uploaded. Some of the shots were a bit off point, they're going up and they're going left, they weren't grouping together like I wanted. So these arrows that I got from Amazon, paid about £9. I think these were not the cheapest, about the second cheapest range. Been about £8-9, 6 in a pack. So they're very noticeable because of the red and yellow, and say it does say like direct, Archery Supplies direct, and the little arrow logo there curving around. So if you do see them, if you have got them, I don't know if it's just me that's having this problem. I mean, it's an issue that can be sorted quick and easy. Well, if you would call it easy, it will mean taking these side veins off, reposition them so they actually slide through the sights there. Because I mean, as you can see already, the red one just about passes through, and the two yellow ones have been catching on the side of the brushes. That's why there's little wavy lines actually there. If I turn it that way, you can see where it's been catching. My shots will be going a bit high up and a bit left. I mean, I've sighted it in a little. I don't think it's the sights as much. I think it's mainly the veins at the side. See, we've got a bit of sort of like a wavy look. You can see it there already. It's bumpy. It's just catching on the side of the bushes there, on these two. That side is fine, but it's just these two. But just a quick warning, well, not a warning really, if you want to take it as a warning, that's up to you, about these really cheap arrows. I mean, if I just take this arrow out, well, I mean, as you can see now, there's a clipping in point, that's where it will clip in. And on your release, you can see it's catching on there. So you won't even pull through without a bit of force. See, look, it's squishing them veins up like hell. It should not be going through like that. It should be going through much smoother. That's how they should be going through. That's so smooth, but it doesn't. It's catching on them two yellow veins. I mean, yeah, it was originally a bullet tip. I've used all 6 arrows, and I've been shooting at a target, a box that come with a bow. I've just stuffed it with bits of cardboard or bits of cotton and stuff that I don't use. And it's managed to go all the way through into an old couch that's outside, through the couch and into the wood, and it's just bedded the bullet tip end, which is expected. This is a fiberglass arrow. The knock at the end did snap off, obviously caused by the vibration running through the shaft on the shot when the arrow goes through, and that just snaps straight off. I don't know if you can see through the camera, but there is sort of hairline cracks just along the tip all the way around, and I've managed to super glue it on. I put some extra glue around the edge, and it's on firm now. I can squish that. You can see the lines there. You can just see it. It's going all the way around the edge. So I super glued it. It's on the inside, and I put some extra on the outside, and it's just like a brand new arrow now. So do keep that in mind if it does, if you're not, it does come off due to after the shot. You can just super glue it back on and it's fine. You can do that on multiple occasions depending on how bad the knock is. But if it's just one crack and it comes off, it's fine, it's easy fix with a bit of glue. But I don't know about using hot glue, I just use super glue. It worked perfectly fine, spot on. At the moment, that's only the issue that I have with these arrows. These cheap Amazon, I think it'll be the same on eBay as well. I was thinking of just buying loads of them, because I'm not doing any hunting or anything. It's mainly just general target practicing. So if you do want it for that purpose, you could buy these arrows, they're okay. I'm not sure, I don't even know what grain these are. I mean not broadheads or anything. I mean they are fairly light. I mean there's no tags. Basically a bugger all on them. It's just a standard normal, not even a field target, it's just a bloody box arrow. But yeah, there's a quick tip on that. But for me, with this bow, if you're familiar with this bow, if you researched it, is a diamond infinite edge, and it is by Bowtech. It's very popular amongst new archers and for hunters as well. This is a hunting bow, pulling a top end of £70. This at the moment, I think it's just the draw length I set on is about 28 and about £60. So the arrows are alright, it's not shattered the arrows. Obviously with being fiberglass they can break pretty easy, but there's no cracks or anything, so that's fine. And for grip wise, because the handle is so small, I've just started using a motorbike glove, a motocross glove, because they're really thin and there is so much grip. Surprising, so I just stick that glove on while shooting and I have maximum grip. And I sweat quite a lot as well, especially with being plastic. I mean, just holding it now, my hands are already starting to slip. So if you do have that problem, slippery hands, a small glove would do. I don't know about cotton gloves, no, for winter use it might slip off a lot more. So something like this, something thin, very grippy, absolutely fine. I've had no problems with that whatsoever. And I bought that release aid also from Amazon. It's one about £12, I think it is. You can check it out. There's no marks saying who made it or anything. Nothing on it. This also needs adjusting. I haven't got around to that yet. It's just a small Allen key that I'm trying to find to fit. It should be, for me, it should be at least up here. Maybe on that notch or that one. So I'm having to improvise. But it works absolutely fine. It is so sensitive. I mean, I'm hardly putting any pressure on that. I'm just touching it hairline. Look at that, it's amazing. So the expensive stuff is not always the best. It's a personal preference. So I just use that and use a motocross glove for grip. And those cheap Amazon, £9 for a pack of 6 arrows, which is basically all I need. I don't need any broadheads, any hunting arrows or anything like that. Not for shooting through a box, there's no need for it. But yeah, that's just like a quick review on the arrows. So, you know, you can't say that I haven't warned you or anything, I'll let you know. But depending on the bow you're using, if you're using a recurve, a compound, I think you're going to have more of the problem with a compound. Recurve, maybe worse. Unless you've got some of these sights on it, but I mean, even for a whiskey biscuit it might be a bit better. But for these brush sights, you know, it's just catching all the time. So if you do have one of these sights and using these cheap arrows, yeah, I've told you about that. So, but yeah, but this, in general, this bow is absolutely amazing. I've seen many videos on YouTube. I would go for the setup of this bow, and I was a bit skeptic about getting one. I thought, do I really want it? I mean, it is small when you do get one, but don't let the size judge you. You know, it's small but bloody mighty. I mean, shooting around but maybe £60, might be just a bit less. And wow, it's so smooth on the draw, and about I think 70% let off. So once you get to that point when you need to draw so far, it's so much easier on the release. You don't get tired as much. Obviously with the extra accessories, you got the stabilizer, and then you got the damage that. The quiver just adds a little bit of weight, but it's really not a big deal. You can adjust that. It's standard octane quiver. It's fine. It holds it in. It's a bit tough to get out sometimes. Maybe you're trying to pop one out. No, they just yank out. So for hunting wise, you know, you might scare something off. But in general, I've had no issues, not whatsoever. Other than the minor one with the grip, but it's really not even a problem. Not for me. I have small hands, I've got diddy hands. So it's fine. And it can be fired through any age, any gender. It's infinite adjustable. If you're 6-7 years old, you have a small draw length. It can be sorted up to a 14-inch, I think it is, to 5, I think it's £7 up to £70. Draw length to 14 to 30. So this is infinite adjustable. You do get the settings A, B and C up there, which is on either side of the cams. It's the same there as well. And if you can get some light, you have settings. You've got the infinite settings, 1 all the way to 13, maybe 14. At the moment mine's set on 2, which draw length, I think it's about 27, about 27 and a half. It's fine. I didn't even need to adjust that, so that was already done for me. Spot on. D-loop. I mean, the only thing is missing on this is the peep sight elastic, which attaches from there to here, I think it is. So at the moment I cannot use the peep sight until I get myself one of them. Because I was actually thinking, is that the right, is it the right way up? Because I was trying to look down while twisting it, but I don't know. I'm gonna research into that. So this is my quick review on this. So I'm gonna do some more videos of me shooting, and I can get some more slow motion videos in if anybody wants to see any of that, or just general shooting, you know, anything out that floats your boat. But yeah, in all, if you're looking for a decent, not budget, it's sort of above the budget line. I'm not sure how much to go through, but I only paid £200 for this here. I'm loving every minute of it. I've always got it every time I look at it and I'm like, I so want to fire that right now. Absolutely amazing. It's nice and compact as well. It's not huge, it's not heavy. It only weighs I think it's about £3. It's going to be about that area. It's really light, even with the quiver on as well. So this is my quick review on this. There's many reviews out there that do explain it in more detail, but without the manual, like how it correspond the length and the weight and everything. But it's pretty much simple. You don't even need a bow press for this. People said you do need a bow press, but you don't. You can literally set up without one. Just means just setting up on the both cams there, the ABC, and on the other side. The draw weight can be adjusted with an Allen key, just by twisting that. And on this side, I don't know if you can see, you have your lines there. Mine's just on 5 at the moment. It can be adjusted. Still not 100% what poundage it's on, but it's really smooth for me. I'm not struggling, I'm not shaking with it, so there's really no need to adjust the poundage more. It's just set on fine. But I don't know why people say you need a bow press for this. You don't even need one. I mean, I've adjusted this several times without needing the bow press, and my camera will not focus for some reason. No, it'll focus in a minute. So over and all, definitely, it's a definite rating, 10 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like and subscribe. I like subscribers. I think they're the best, and viewers are good too, and comments. So if you do like the bow, stick a like. Thank you.